here we are, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Healing Twin Flames. I will also be going live on Instagram at Empowerment Experiences. So, un momentito while I share the YouTube. Maybe. I wanted to do it on this old device. There it is. Share. Copy link. Into the Goddess Tribe. This gives everybody a chance. I'm live for Challenge Day number 11. It's weird about the number sign. Number 11. Let me just make this easier on myself. Path of least resistance here. All right, so I got it. Paste and share. Done. Welcome. Welcome. Now that I got that little thing. Oh, I was going to go live on my IG Empowerment Experiences, and it's not quite ready. And I'm very much, of course, excited to be talking about today's day of our challenge. Our ongoing, perpetual 17-day self-love empowerment challenge here. Let me set this up here. So I got it. Boom. And boom. We're live on that one too. What? Okay. For those who may be new, catching the replay, I see someone's live on YouTube. Welcome. For those maybe catching the replay, then of course, my name is Rochelle Richard, and I am the founder, creator, and CEO, self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences, where we look for and we find our power all along that which is each our own self-love empowerment journey, so we can each be rising and thriving, which in turn means that collectively we are rising and thriving, and that is what it is about, because it's your life. And there is no your life without you, and therefore you are the most important part, thing, being, facet, whatever word you want to put there. You are the most important in your journey. Yet we've not really been taught that, have we? We've been taught sacrificial love. We've been taught to self-sacrifice all the time. Those of us, shall we say, who were raised by parents who had no idea how to control their emotions, we learned how to self-regulate for them, right? And that's how so many of us developed such people-pleasing habits at a detriment to ourselves. And then we end up later in life going, I don't know who I am. Am I really worthy? Am I really good enough? And I don't know. Well, that is the point and purpose of these 17 days of this challenge, is for you to be looking for and finding that power in yourself. So you do know in your worth. You do know in your deservedness. You do know in your uniqueness. And of course, you do know in your power of you. Remember, that's coming from a former pimped out, drug addicted prostitute here. When I say that at times, I'm like, wow, that was really my life? I sit here surrounded by so much abundance and such an entirely different space and place in my journey. And I'm going to tell you right now, sister, I didn't get here by continuing to believe that I was not deserving, but rather deserving of all of the horrible things that were happening to me back then. I literally believed that. I believed I was so worthless, that I deserved all the trauma, all the abuse, all the rapes, all the assaults. whether it was verbal, physical, emotional. I believed I deserved it all. And as I say that, I'm like, wow, to be in that mindset, to loathe yourself that much. We do that. And I'm certainly not the only one who has done that. But that is, again, though, why I created this challenge. Why I did. Is to share with all of you all of the tools and techniques and resources and practices that I discovered along my journey of absolutely and utterly powerless to more and more empowered with each and every passing day, because that is what it's about, is you growing more and more in your power every single day, for you to show up, all of you, unapologetically. Because nobody else can be you. That's why you are the most important in your life. Because again, I say, without you, there is no your life. And I intend that with saying that, for those of you who may have not quite seen that perspective before, that it helps you today, that it empowers you to choose you first, to tune into you first, and check in with yourself about what you need, where you are. Yeah. Because that's going to make all the difference in how you show up. How you show up in your life, how you show up in this world. But you've got to be tuned in, connected with yourself. So with that, day 11, which I will put the link down below, I want to point out this is a perpetual 17-day challenge. It goes on indefinitely. I didn't want to do something where someone would hear about it 10 days in and go, but oh my gosh, I have been meditating and clarifying for months how to make this a perpetual challenge with also a perpetual giveaway. So I will put the link to it on all the descriptions here on all of when it's all done, right? And that's really easy. You can also go to empowermentexperiences.com and sign up that way. It's going to be the very first link on that page, because it's my links page. Empowermentexperiences.com is my landing page where you can access all of my links for ways I can serve and support you. Okay, so with that, I wanted to actually peruse a bit in this email with all of you. First and foremost, I do definitely reference one of my all-time favorite things. When I saw this, it really made me go, oh, wait a minute. So think about this. Your mind, and there's microscopic video evidence that is linked in your email here on day 11. Microscopic evidence of your brain recreating new, or creating, I should say, creating new neural pathways. So let's break this down for a minute. What you talking about? Imagine that, of course, we're all born into this world and we start being told what to think and believe and who we are, and all as our brains are really forming, especially back then. When you study personal, when you study self-development, you come to learn that your core beliefs are in place by the time you're 5 years old. So you don't stand a chance, okay? Just saying. But your core beliefs are in place by the time you're 5 years old. And then from that, moving forward in life, we attract experiences and circumstances into our lives that validate those beliefs. Okay? Now, on the microscopic body level, right? Imagine that when you're born, well, obviously before you're born, because you're doing it in the womb, but, right? You come into this world, there we go. You're human, you come into this world, and your brain is doing its job. It's doing what it's made to do. And it's connecting all these neural pathways. It's building, it's growing, it's just expanding, right? what's it expanding on? Because what you focus on is what expands. So if we're focusing on beliefs that aren't actually beneficial to us, or should I say that don't actually support us, we're still going to be going down that path and perpetuating the beliefs of those. Because it's what we know, it's what our mind is saying, but wait a minute, I'm building over here, this is what we're doing here. Without realizing that you have the power over what is being built in your mind. And this was what blew my mind when I first saw this little video here, is that, wait a minute, I've gone my whole life being told what to think, feel, believe, do, who to be. And that's what was happening in my mind. Was my mind was going, yep, okay, build, believe. We're gonna anchor these beliefs. We're going to adopt them as our own. We're going to then, run. It's like a well-trodden path, right? And so you just continue to expand in your own mind these beliefs, whether or not they're supportive of you, or even whether or not they're true. Like all this nonsense about being unworthy, it's not true, but it's what we were taught. So it's what our mind believes it to be true, just because all those neural pathways connect back to that root source saying, oh, I'm unworthy, I'm not good enough. And so like a tree, like a tree that continues to grow and its branches and you got these core beliefs that have rooted and grown forests in your mind by way of all these neural pathways. But then you awaken and you say, wait a minute, wait. I just saw that video. And if my mind makes neural pathways all the time, wouldn't it be possible for me to start to create neural pathways that benefit me, that support me, that tell me that I am worthy, I am valuable, I am priceless, I am beautiful, I am fucking awesome? To such an extent that you know? I mean, that's what these neural pathways, that's what this cellular memory is all about, is that physical realm knowing. But when the physical realm knowing contradicts your intuitive knowing, it's like, who do you listen to? Well, that's again what brings into question your physical world knowing, your ego perspective knowing. Because I could say, oh, I know I'm unworthy. Oh, really? Says who? Says all these other motherfuckers who told you, who they themselves believed they were unworthy. And therefore passed this story, not truth, however, what they believed to be true, onto you. You then are being presented with the opportunity to say, wait a minute, that's not mine. That's what someone told me I was. Just because they believed that's what they were. And so the purpose of today's activities is to connect you, with your truth, with your knowing. And then for you to amplify this truth and knowing that you are worthy, that you are deserving. Because I have my own practice in today's activity, in today's challenge activity, my worthy and deserving practice. Love it, by the way. I mean, that's why it's in here. All right. So we're doing that self-love, the mindset mirror work, where you're really looking at your mind and you're looking at what is being mirrored back to you in that physical realm. Because that's what's going to help you diagnose, right? Certain synapse paths that need to be redirected, right? And that's what today is about, is redirecting these neural pathways so that you begin to be the one in charge of what you are choosing to believe about you, your connection, the world around you. And I get it. I know it's challenging. But that's the point. You don't grow without challenges. Remember, those who know me know I'm here to tell all of you, to share with all of you that I know for certain that a challenge is an opportunity for growth. And it's up to you. Are you going to resist it and perpetuate your own suffering? Or are you going to go, okay, challenge accepted, what? What are we doing? Hello, Goddess Lindsay. I know that's you on there. Oh, that's weird. It's not like waving or anything on this account. We're telling your... That's weird. On my empowerment experiences thing, it doesn't let me push any buttons or do anything. It's weird. All right. So with today, you have, of course, some journaling, some self-reflective questions to ask yourself. Because, of course, there's quite a bit of journaling on this because it is about you unveiling you, revealing who you truly are beneath all the layers of that which you are not. And that's what we're doing here is, again, you chose to forget when you came here because you were choosing to remember after you were here. That just gets me all warm and fuzzy for some reason. I'm like, okay, right? So you'll ask journaling questions of yourself such as, am I feeling such things as unworthy or undeserving of my wants, wishes, desires, and dreams? Or in particular, your counterpart? Be real with yourself. That's what this is about. Seeing yourself at your very core, at your most raw. Because anything that you hide from yourself, it has power over you. Don't allow for that Goliath within you to rule you. It's time to realize that perhaps that Goliath within you, that big, mean shadow of an angry, mangy tiger, is really just a scared little kitten who just wants to be loved. That's it. So tame the monster that is you. The part of you that was so wounded, so made to feel that she didn't matter. She was unworthy and undeserving. It's time to assure her, yes, she is. So you'll journal these questions because there's more, of course. And then I have linked in here a very simple worthy and deserving practice where it's just you feeding and amplifying all the ways that you are worthy and deserving. So check that out. For those of you who have not signed up for the challenge, it comes to you with also the first that comes to you is the Twin Flame Confirmation Checklist. And then it leads you into the 17-day Self-Love Empowerment Challenge. Because I know for certain, being on this Twin Flame journey, having been a self-love empowerment coach first, who discovered herself on this Twin Flame journey, wow, oh wowzer, oh wow. It is a Twin Flame journey, very much a self-love empowerment journey on steroids. That's what I like to say. Because it's true, it's going to take you to that whole other level. And it's both the deeper level and in turn the mirrored ascension level. So the deeper you go into you, the higher you ascend. Because you are able to dive deep and release and clear out all of these things that are weighing you down. So you can ascend. Okay? with that, I am going to sign off for the day, and thank you so much for watching the live, for catching the replay, those of you. And I love to hear that you've stopped by. Say hi, drop a few emojis here and there. That's all well and good. If you have any questions or anything, by all means, you can comment on the videos. I always love to hear back from you, reply to my emails. I love getting emails. I love hearing back from all of you in terms of what aha moments you have, where you are in your journey, what's your most challenging where you are, all such things. I love hearing your stories too. I do. So with that, I remind you, as I always do and always will, that the power, it is in your hands. I promise you, the power to create any life you desire, the power to set yourself free. That power, it's in your hands, because it has always been inside you. I will see you tomorrow morning back here, same place, same time, 10 a.m. local Arizona time, which is currently Mountain Time. I will see you then. Namaste.